Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you she? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green salad glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green salad glucometer, check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
There are 3 things you have to do in life. First, anytime you wake up, you have to pray to God. Second, when you wake up, you have to tune in your television set to Base 1 TV. Third, follow Abena Koko on Instagram. If you do these 3 things, you'll be very, very happy in your life. You pray, number 1. Anytime you wake up, you tune in to Base 1 TV. And again, the third one is to follow Abena Koko on Instagram. The man who is very close to me is called Ajezay. You know him. He is a man of multi-talent. He is a comedian, he is a musician, he is a blogger. In fact, everything. He's also a scientist for information. Ajezay is right here with us for the Friday's edition of the Sammy Flexxnewspaper. Now, I hope you follow him on Instagram. That is Ajezay. He started a project, something called the Sampled Project. And today we want to understand him, his motivation, some of his challenges, and whether he's going to do it till. Or maybe some threats are coming his way. So he is going to stop very, very soon. So Ajezay will be our special guest. And as usual, the other panel members are also here. Abbas Muiz, the man who had his show in December and some issues happened. I don't know why he did not change the artist for his money though. Abbas tells me, Sammy, inshallah, let's give everything to God. God will handle them. Perfect. Abbas is also an artist manager, but that's still, you can also call him a talent manager. He's an event person as well. And today, we are going to do another round of discussion with man like Abbas. Okay, now moving on to Roland Amati. Today, he tells me he's wearing something called a befa. Yeah, a befa. Roland has something on his shirt called a befa. So what is a befa? What is it about?
Brass, I mean, this is a movement, if I should say. The tagline is, let your hope shape your future. That is, we know that, yes, there are so many things that's going on in the system that is getting people frustrated and all that. Hardship, I'm out for black.
Yeah. And that I saw your post on Facebook.
I tell you. Me so I just say my me so and only me so my industry no so So the only thing that we can tell ourselves is ebefa. Especially if you have some kind of target you want to hit in the near future. At least let that be your hope. Let that hope be a guidance to you. Okay. So that at least say, oh yeah, unim say ade we na me pese me achieve ya. You let that be your guide so that in whatever you do, wherever you work towards it. Until oh yeah ni na no. Who say ebefa.
I remember listening to a City FM program where they have a commercial that says Igobi is not a plan.
Whoa.
I hope you get it. I get it. Say Igobi is not a plan.
Not a plan. Yeah.
How do you understand it though, Abbas?
You see, having the hope that it will be itself is a backup plan. I won't lie to you. If we all will say because of what we are going through, I've seen somebody who have not gone through quarter of what I'm going through or what I've been through, but the person is willing and wishing to kill herself like she want to die. Like, hey, let me see. Then they say my father didn't do this. I say, you guys, we even have father that
didn't do this.
Nothing for you.
So what are we going to do to ourselves? You'll be shocked. You read stories from other countries and other stuff. You read somebody's story from UK, US, and they are famous, they are popular, they are, just because of few things, and they jump from story building, they jump into water, they hang themselves.
They say they are depressed and all.
Hey.
Yeah, but we go through
depression is like part of our life. It's like
no, we go through it all.
Depression is part of our life, Charlie. It be everybody and how it wasn't Obia situation good. It wasn't Obia. It do me soft. That's it. Say depression. I think I've been a cocoa deal because they all buy depression. I want that to mention my name. No, she's mentioning my name. You're not only here. I joined Instagram because of her.
So let me say a very big thank you to our chief patron, Uncle Rebel, and our sub chief, our Ghanaian rep president,
that Ghana director,
Team Solomon,
aka Chemo.
I know Chemo is a scientist.
Chemo is also a scientist like Ajezay. Yeah. I don't know why Ajezay dropped his science certificate though. Ajezay, are you going to tell us again why you dropped that certificate?
Oh, I don't think I dropped it too.
But now you are not doing anything related to it. You are only doing
But see, one thing about human beings and students is that they think, sir, if you are not really school, you went to all those levels before you graduated. It is knowledge you acquired. What you say? And knowledge in that paper you have is just A4 sheet with written materials. A4 sheet. And actually, this satisfied that nothing of when completed having that achieved blah blah blah. And actually, in just a paper. A paper keke. Until when I would depend on you. I don't know or yeah, medical student or a DJ.
Yeah. Yeah, system.
Yeah, you know.
A clear example, so.
Yeah, but I mean,
no, you are even a clear example. That is no.
Oh, but then members are more members on my YouTube.
But you also started that project, the science
with Ajezay.
Science with Ajezay. So what was it about?
It's just basically I felt I've really pushed myself as a brand, and I have a lot of students who are following me, and I feel I shouldn't give them just comedy. I should just find a way to channel whatever I learned in school in science that they are struggling to learn. So I'll use my platform to teach science, physics, chemistry, biology, teach science, so that once they see my comedy and they see my science lessons, it would really ginger them and say, oh, they already have interest in Ajezay. And here is Ajezay. And there's a theory in education. It says, when the learner is ready for the learning task, the learning is easily accomplished. Say, I want to learn about what I want to know. I have interest in. So if I can't teach you water, you go listen. You have interest in me because I push my face as a comedian and entertainer. So if in another twist, I teach you, you will listen.
You will listen.
Yes.
I see. Okay, so that is also on his YouTube page. Maybe you would want to follow. That is Ajezay. The YouTube name is
Ajezay, but the project, the program is Science with Ajezay.
Okay, Science with Ajezay. I'm sure even when you type Science with Ajezay on YouTube, you are sure going to get it. And let me also ask this, because you are still active in the comedy field. What do you think is making the growth of Ghana comedy now huge?
I think Ghanaians are beginning to actually, they have begun to actually, let's support our own. Okay. That mantra of support your own is really doing very well for in our comedy arena. It's really doing very well, because you will see somebody pull up a special comedy show, and every comedian rallies behind, Ghanaians rally, and they come out in their numbers and support. And I believe it is also of the fact that individual comics have worked harder on their craft and found their fan bases and their audience. So how much or how many people you get following you are the same people that will come on the auditorium and watch you. And I think comedy is doing so well. The light of
when was the last time you did your own special?
I've not done one yet, but I did something 2017. I was just testing the market and it was crazy.
Yes, that was 2017.
Yes, please. First time.
So are you likely to do a special soon?
Oh, of course. I have Ajezay on Fally speaking. That was what I did in 2017.
Yeah.
And my brothers came through and they supported me. It's just that my people, I know they've missed me. I've been off for comedy for like 2 years. I went off since I think 2020 when we went on lockdown.
Yeah.
I realized that we're not doing shows, we're not doing anything. The government had placed restrictions on social gatherings and all that. So we're just on the internet and then at home and then working. So I decided to work myself in the studio.
Okay.
So through it, I got Jerusalem Soup.
Yeah, I remember.
Ghanaians love it, a very foolish song.
It's a foolish song, but Ghanaians love it.
No.
So indirectly, you want to say Ghanaians love foolish songs?
Yeah, Patapa's one is part.
Ajezay,
I did.
You are forgiven.
Oh, for where? For where?
That is Patapa's former manager.
Who is this guy? You look like him though.
But I know Patapa is a fine boy. He's not a white woman.
No, but why they don't segregate? They don't discriminate.
Because they see inner beauty.
No, they don't see inner beauty. No, they anywhere. But you think the white woman is interested in Patapa's intestines? So I decided to work myself in the studio.
Okay.
And in 2022, I got bereaved. I lost my dad. So I was just trying to recover and all that. So I was always in the studio. Through that, I got Chishina Banku, but I did an EP 2020.
Yeah.
So 2020, I got
I remember reviewing the EP with you.
Good. 2021, I got Chishina Bankuba. So it's 2022 that I felt the road is clear. I've been able to knock it musically, and I think I have to go back and set my comedy lovers too and all that.
Okay. So what it means is that this year you're going to give us some more.
Yeah, I'll give you comedy.
Have you been getting invitations to attend some of these shows your people do?
Yeah. Because we are in the same group and we support each other. And sometimes your schedules might not allow you to actually pass through, but we make sure that we support with our numbers on social media. Yo, go and check it out, OB Special, go and check it out, Lexi, and go and check and all that. I think Lexi is doing something in Kumasi. Yeah. Yes, pretty soon. There's another group of comics really sprung in Kumasi. They are doing something on 14th. I think Valentine, Laugh and Laugh. Jumo, Atopan, and all that. So it is really trying to create our own platforms to market the craft.
Won't you ever find a glass for your spectacles?
Oh, I had an accident.
You had an accident?
Yeah, and then head-on collision.
So why don't you look for a glass for replacement?
It's too expensive. Nanado's gamma, I can't pay. But this one, it looks a lot of Nanado though.
Yeah. Just that it's not round. Nanado's one is very round.
Nana Adodanka Echo Fuado. Yeah, so Echo Monday.
Don't mind that, Ajezay.
My wife, Rebecca Echo Fuado.
He's still in his comedy mood. Don't mind him. Okay, that was Ajezay there, but we are not done with him. Now we are now coming to do something. My producer, Antonio Sapon, has compiled some videos of Ajezay, videos he picked from his Instagram handle. I'm sure, like what I said, if you are not following him, you are missing a lot.
Can you show some of the Fia Coco? No.
After the show, we can do alcohol in the evening. Okay, so let's go watch some of the videos, and I'm sure that is where the main conversation will start. That was just preparation to warm ourselves up for what is ahead of us. So let's go watch some of the videos. We'll come ask Ajezay some of these questions. So join us. Maybe have a question for Ajezay. Maybe follow him online. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of the platforms that you follow him, and you want to ask him some questions about what he does online, feel free, put the questions to him on our Facebook page where we're streaming live, and again, be part of the show on our WhatsApp platform as well. This is the Sammy Flex Show, and I'm doing this with all the great guys here at Base One TV. We have some more to do. Remember, you can also watch the repeat of this particular show at 9 p.m. today and enjoy some more. Let's watch it. We'll be right back.
And it's a keyless tune there.
Yeah, if you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. As we start to run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, is here to stay. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, no. Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety. Speak, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best.
Chalet, this be Sammy Flex TV. For entertainment, this be the best TV. The whole of GH, town and village, we bring you the best sound and the best image. Forget what they pay you, make we entertain you. You not go fit movie, go be like say we shame you. Now waste your time to Google search. You get it all when you flexing with Sammy Flex.
If what you they want be promotion or entertainment, log on to Sammy Flex TV, because now we be the best, no darling. Now we the run things. Give this what you want, then you got it.
Sammy Flex,
we entertainment.
You know we be the first.
We entertainment.
And we go give you the best.
We entertainment.
Far better than the rest.
Wow.
If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best.
Give this what you want,
we be the best. We be the best. We be the best. Yeah, we be the best. We be the best. We be the best. We be the best. Yeah. We be the best. We be the best.
Sammy Flex TV, we are entertainment.
All right, so these were some projects or some works put out by Ajezay, and in fact there are more. We can play this for about maybe 3 hours or more if you have time. So you can join him maybe on his TikTok rather. Oh, David said Mani Mikai TikTok. The Mikai TikTok is here. Okay, this TikTok. You can follow him on his TikTok platform. He has more of these videos where you can also watch them. Now, Jesse, let's get into conversation proper. What is this about? Where you take an original song from somewhere and you take another sampled song from that original song. What is this about, first of all?
I think this started on the whole vibe of whatever happens, give thanks. Like never be just thank, but that's because now we are seeing now TikTok, so now can we are seeing now TikTok. I saw them there. Tell me go interview me news. Oh, you much.
Next time when you come, I'll give you a drink.
Today's next time I'm going to bring it.
No, next time I'll bring you a drink, special juice. Jata will serve you special juice. Chilled one.
I can't wait. TikTok is one crazy environment, that platform that does all the magic for me personally. I mean that TikTok, okay. I joined TikTok 2020. I start yes. And then boy me brand, boy me craft.
On TikTok, right?
Sammy. Boy me baby, fine. 2021 January, 2022, first week in January, I'm losing my account. I had like 60K following, 60,000 following, very active. Maybe I say abandoning my account. I'm saying how? I was just there. Okay, I'm creative for. 000 post 0. Now I don't know what to do again. I'm confused. I'm okay. Let me do musical content. Until I will just pick earlier on this how it began. I'll pick African songs that we can never forget part 1. Or then I go and look for Angele wa Magafabia hey Alaji you na Africa for you free na me post it na say eko na Mafabia songs Ghanaians will never forget part 1 Magafabia you fit two abodom na Mafabia I am Shodi one na Mafana that two me do for Ghanaian artists and their back-to-back hits. My favorite how to be or back-to-back hits and I'm there too. So I was doing them say I didn't continue sana. I just did. And at the end of the say me pay for so we no so. Oh so me oh say go here too. I knew as a new me am say that. And I'm going na South Africa. Woman me friend Rebecca Malopi. Yeah. Now when I come 5 years. No, it's okay. So why don't I bring these two together and give to Ghanaians and see? Until if I say, oh, sample original versus sample song part 1. And me yes, no, me kumu. Ajinya me. That shall not fear. Until me I'm the 2 months say, hey, you want to do hey, how? No, say nah, I didn't know. Sammy, if you honor. My boss I say more part 113.
Part 113
samples.
On jumping numbers. You are counting it right.
Part 113. And that one baby. And then baby.
Young share action Scooby, whilst we are talking, I want one of the videos to just be behind it. I would just want to ask Ajezay something. Peculiar action here throughout the videos. That's what you do. You don't change it. You do something like this, then do like this, then it comes. Is there any special meaning to action now, Yenana?
Sammy, there's no special meaning. I just idea buy, and I'm here. And I'm saying, I didn't make him the idea. And tell him action maybe I'm moving, but if the consistency, you know, and I'm up to me say, I didn't know yen is a and start to say. I've catch you. Yes, I've catch you. But hey, just imagine say.
Wait, don't jump it. Don't jump it. I'm saying we no sign a buy. Oh, she about could be kicking out. Okay, you continue doing it and I sing.
It is something where it just happened. It be something where it just happened. Where I say. Okay, then make I use some.
Udi can I say? I don't know what is there. Astronaut then I went here. Udi can I say?
The battle is the Lord.
Now I will suit it.
Yeah. We are me, but
I see. Because Nya is happy. No, I will suit it. Now they are big good.
Yeah, we are there. But maybe I'm going to pay this to the buyer. It will. The friend say, the friend say, we the best 10 years. Now ebia, and you be about. Medema kumeni na. Or they sell us 20 years time. Or they take it 2. I want to yourself of 5 years. I will want about tomorrow. You want me your fake girl, Dada was hey, you no sample there and you're wrong. Sampling, but who find it out? And only reaction now, Benyano said, hey, I just didn't get but they didn't go. If I could turn back the hands of time.
See, so 113 now. Have you been doing the research alone? And I say, since you started, people from around the world, they are supporting the content.
Sampling. I say, when you are looking for information, sample. Yeah. There's a lot of techniques information. But I could be a friend snowball. Once I'm about snooker. Once I'm about na kobo. In Tibia, some babies one. Number say, I have for 1 issue cylinder. Oh, where will be? Inti. Nko forward omo ade no but omo probia obe start nto start ya mo tell check this song me say nyuma gu me inbox mo
so about for start
people supply so I say supply I say supply ba me den kakra me den TikTok oh people supply me the work okay and I've got nko for best 4 bia Sometimes I need to get the years correct, the dates really correct. I'm a friend Charlie. In your way, then time you release it. Will be a Ashman.
Oh, okay. I know him.
There's one in UK, over 4.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's Magdalene. And another half.
See, more or less like they are your research team.
Oh, no, really research. Well, no, around, so they know that.
Above Raphael. Dada Halfco. DJ Ashman. And Magdalene.
Like, no, date me too sure.
Music library.
No, more around. I change. Oh, that's the TikTok ball. Shorty 2004. What calendar, music calendar, and first, Utin could pay you music. Hemikuta, Screwface and you be a man drop here.
My Screwface.
They be our harm is Charlie. I'm talking about me. Not delete it.
On better be any day.
Ha! Makana say boss, you day on part 51. Oh, but I enjoy it actually. And I even so is yeah, dear. Even so trying to say stress relievers.
So far, artists now were releasing almost sampled works now. It'll be bofu. Is someone angry, someone mad, has someone reacted in a way that you feel this guy might not be happy with what I did?
And then it boils down to the fact that I'm a comedian. It boils down to the fact that Ajezay is a comedian. And you know, I'm not here to tarnish your brand or tarnish your image or anything. We are just having fun. Feel free. Because as you pick the thing, you know say one day they will see. When you say on fire, sample, and you be sampling no be bad, and you bonnet. No, Hannah,
what we have to add is that if you go through the right process to sample, it's still not done.
It's still a sample. It's still, I say, will be a wow back one, so worry. Yeah, then crowd back.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we encountered some boo. How about social media? It's always. You can go through the right channel, get the clearance, drop it. The person go feed from me to go feed from out. That be correct way, but it's still a sample. Yes, in the issue you sample somebody in work. So if I put I'll say yo this and that sample somebody in work. You know we say I they lie, or you know we say anything. I'm just here to have fun.
So has someone reacted so far? Any of the artists whose works you've put out, has someone reacted so far?
I've never had anything so far. I think the last one I put out was Sarkodie. Sarkodie's original Obede #1.
And it's a free baby. Hey, Jata, I beg, look for that one for me. Look for that. I would want to.
Hey, no. I said, one person, this one I don't want to believe. I don't know, it's not true.
Rich people say they don't want to believe.
Oh, no, say, Sarkodie. No, but Patapadi and Kayanko.
So now, are you giving it to all of us, as in every sampled work you see, no matter which artist you are, or there are some you are shielding or protecting?
Oh, I know be God. God will protect. Record themselves, not I know be protect. So I'm just nobody should take anything serious from me. I'm just having fun. Okay. And trust me, it has done me magic. Hey, Sammy, under 1 month, I'm almost hitting 40K. 40,000 following on Instagram. Something I had 60K in 3 years. I hit them 1 month.
Ever since you started the sample works?
I started like first week in January this year. And
if added some more 40,000?
Me lose my account.
Instagram also?
No. TikTok. Me lose my account. And I'm starting from 1 month. More 40,000.
So initially you mentioned Instagram, that's why.
And you know, and it's a good thing because I enjoy doing it. And people love it. People are my pay because of it. Some people are there because of my comedy, my music, but some people are necessarily particularly there because of that thing. My head is more part one.
So, like, how long do you think you can do this? What is your bank like? What is your bank looking like? Do you have one that can sustain you till say the end of 2022?
Even now, 2022 are in the sample. 2022.
The last sampling. Someone has sampled a song this year.
This week. But I said, I'm not for them. They come with the sample police. Now people have, I say, they are now on their feet, Charlie. They are now they're making it look like it's a crime to sample, but yo, feel free and follow your creativity. If you want sample, take collect your name.
So what I mean is that for how long do you think you can be doing this? Looking at your bank, I know by now you have some down already. Looking at your bank, how long do you think you can do this?
As long as I want to do it.
As long as you want to do it?
Yeah.
So every day you keep getting material?
Sometimes I even drop like, it is because I dropped a song last Saturday. That is why I decided to just break a while and push the song. The song is called Day Bones.
Day Bones?
Yes, please.
Okay, I hope Jata is having that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we will be premiering that today. It comes with a video?
No, it's just Saturday, so it has music slide and a bit of visualizers. So
okay, Jata, please get that one for me. We will listen to it. Maybe Ajezay also sampled, and me.
But me,
I'll catch him.
But who samples more than me? Guess what? When I did Florence Obinna as part 1, I went like, no, people were like, so make the workshop me and Kasa. Me, I do Jerusalem, SA4 DNO. Original versus sample part 2. A boy, I'm so I'm going to and Abano. Until the more
after the part 1, the part 2 was yourself.
Me. I did it for myself. I remember Shishina Bankuba, Kim Paluta had Shishina Bankuba, YP had Shishina Bankuba. I had my own. So it's just fun. I'm just having fun.
But on a real Shishina Bankuba, you knew it was for someone?
I didn't know. It was a big in a bar street. It's a street anthem in a bar. As a bar fear. Nobody so now obi nyanen dey crossing obi no be obi akwa obi what I say. So it will be a kind like the guy was smoking. Na tell no kasa na kwa snap no the camera ko ya je so mo je no de help no man na say ya sheshe na Bankuba. So that's how the thing enter street. So anybody at all fit take do whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay.
So at the studio where some food people they were trying to deliver me food but maintenance fako. Until most of them say okay we they bring am or say kwade there. So them cause they bring the food I say that mo sheshe na Bankuba. So everybody was laughing. What that? Tale studio tale play something. Agora my drop shot there no. Until me drop here now mo attack time say until me go check no say some confirm me no. I know they follow Kim Paluta. I don't follow YP. Yes, so if I know they follow you, how I don't go no. Until me go check and say, oh, say January, YP drop here. In February, Kim Paluta drop it. In March, me drop him there. January, February, March. Yes, now me drop him there. So mine, Paluta then was Afro, YP then was Dre. Mine was Asopo. And man knock me then knock here.
Yeah.
It just knock.
No, you won't knock.
So I say people they throw shots, YP too short, but and then after I do that, me de Bankuba no YP can comment. So if like me no kokonya nke emfaso ambaso. So sometimes just for keep quiet and watch.
In fact, Shishina Bankuba was an international hit. I had people from America who were sending me videos of Shishina Bankuba, white people everywhere. And that song was so on your mind. Like, you go on Instagram, Ofa Badia, Shishina Bankuba. Shishina Bankuba. I just say, who are you? That's now I'll tell you. I remember I was telling Bankuba somewhere.
Oh my goodness. It's been very amazing and Charlie, I'm happy. I'm really excited. Whatever I'm doing to people, at least I'm releasing their.
Is it paying?
I'm not watching paying yet.
Okay.
I'm just looking at getting a very solid brand. I want to build myself. Build them in I'll call short.
Okay. Go on to Abbas. Maybe Abbas has a contribution and a question for Ajezay. Then I would read some of your comments before Roland Amate also comes through. Yes, Abbas, let's listen to
Sammy, what he's doing is very creative. It's very educative also, and also informative. As he continues to remind or repeat that, look, sampling is not crime.
Yeah.
He's also showing the depth of work that you listen to, and also revive sound. Sound is for all of us. Maybe, and also, creative art actually? It's fashion. It's really creative. you can recreate anything. You can watch Ajezay, maybe he's gone in the next 50 years, whilst he's no more. You can recreate his style for the people who live in that generation to hear him.
Okay.
Charlie Chaplin is gone, but you can recreate Charlie Chaplin to suit the Ghanaian market, the African market, and you'll be number one. Somebody will say there's nothing new under the sun. Yeah. Maybe it is your generation, or within that your decade, or within that your centenary that people have not heard of that before. But some people have reigned with whatever you've done or what you're about to do with it before. So God may recreate it for you. You may be there. Something keep knocking you that, look, Charlie, do this, do that, do this, do that. And it's amazing. Some people used to ask, how do music travel those days? Somebody will release music in America, but we don't have internet. But people get to know their songs those days. People release songs far away, but people are learning their songs in secondary school, in primary school, in GSS, in this part of the world. And those times we have time to learn people's songs back to back.
I remember there was a small book called Music in Words.
Yeah.
Where you would buy and every step I take, dun, 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 I know, right?
But because, I mean, in all this, what I always campaign for, I always speak about, you've asked him, and I would really like to re-echo it. It is good to be pushing your brand, to be packaging your brand, but it's also good to be also looking at the finances. Both, you should also look at content that will bring you revenue. Because not all content that brings you money. Because people have copyright on them and all those stuff. And money is very important. Surviving in this ecosystem is very, very important. I saw somewhere, I think somebody, in this our industry, everybody is suffering from either two of the things or one of the things. Either we are poor, Sikani, Asemeni, or we are depressed one way or the other. Or we are poor and depressed at the same time. So when you look at it...
That is like DP. Poor and depressed, DP.
So when you look at it in the industry all around, the creative space, music, comedy, acting, everybody, we all have that thing. And if we are able from the beginning, because I've noticed that if we are doing something, if from the start, you don't poach it to the people, alert the people that, Charlie, this thing is money. Even if it's 50-50 pesos you're taking, gradually the people will grow with you. And it's that mindset that we start with, and people in authority who we place in Gambro and other places feel like, oh, say wow, say wow, you know, that kind of thing. So they don't see the need even for them to collect royalty and give you, because you are a new artist. They're old artists and they play their songs everywhere, so they will collect and give them. You get it? Unless you are popular, then they say, okay, they will collect and some and give you some. But in other system, it's not like that. The moment you start music today,
you start making money.
You start making money. The money you are making is not equal. That doesn't mean that if somebody like Sarkodie is making 100,000, you also make 100,000. But you know that if I'm starting today and I'm Tongorotos and I have only one song and I have one person listening, that one person means 1 cent. You are making money.
Going to get it.
And if you increase it over time, like the way he says, within 3 months, he's able to make 40,000. So I will ask, the 40,000 followers, can you averagely say, okay, these 40,000 people will make me 40 cities? Then there, I know you are making money. Then there, people like me will also survive. Because you like this, you are creative. You'll be able to create, you'll be able to have mind to be creating. Then I'll also be able to be looking for either sponsors, for you to influence brands, how for us to recreate certain things. And you see, sometimes the creatives who think they are the creatives actually may not be the creatives. So for example, he said he had other people who, like their library of, out of those people, we could actually, as a businessman, I could say, okay, this person, that of course, this person. Let's sit down and do something different with them. Maybe we drop this, but we can also recreate other content with them. We can also recreate certain things with them. And each content that we create, let's look at this particular product. Can we relate it to it? How can we lure this person? So I'll be looking at how we get money out of it. You'll be looking at how to just let the people laugh, let the people be this. And it's serious business. And that alone can keep me and you busy throughout the year. And we'll be having fun. So nowadays, when you look at other markets, and I always keep on repeating, the nearest market to us is the Nigerian market.
Okay.
Whenever they are creating comedy, in their comedy they are marketing apartments.
That's true.
In their comedy they are marketing food.
Cryptocurrency.
In their comedy they are making cryptocurrency. What limits us?
Okay.
We can actually develop something and go to Vodafone and say, Vodafone, we've developed this particularly for you. This is it. You can watch it, but you can't reshare this idea with anybody. There's a non-disclosure on it.
Non-disclosure, yeah.
Or I can redo it. I can do it for this brand of water, which everybody know what brand is it. I can do it for them. Do one, and do it more like a series form and release it. It will flow on my platform. It will make the number. They will see it on my platform, and they will say, "Oh, whoa!" Then I say, "Yes, I did it. I didn't ask anything from you, but it makes the number." Charlie, let's talk numbers now.
But that thing, does it work in Ghana?
It works.
Are you sure?
Yes. You see, depending on
me, I know people who have tried doing some of these things for some organizations and no cocaine.
No, you see, the way we pick conversation here, that's the problem. It's the way we pick conversation. We sometimes go to brands as beggars. No, don't go as a beggar. You go as business. You go and pick numbers. For example, if he has 10 people, will they mind us? No. But if we have 40,000 and we have 100,000 or we have 1 million, won't they listen to us? And if we know what we are giving, for example, you don't go and ask for 1 million Ghana cedis when you know you are worth 100 cedis. Why will you go and ask that? So you need to
be realistic to your brand. Okay.
And you also make sure that the time you are going is very timely. People actually go when the budget is closed.
How do you know if the budget is open or closed?
Yes, we have business budget time. Some budgets are open only in July. They are not open in January. It's June, July that their budget runs. And that runs throughout the year. To December.
Okay.
So
the budget opens when?
June, July.
Okay. Roland, put the month down. June, July. We will all look for that budget. Thank you, Abbas. I believe Abbas has given us some marketing techniques, and he's not telling lies. That is true. We only have to make sure that we push whatever we are doing to make some earnings from it. So it is a good advice given to us here on the Sammy Flex Show. To Roland Amate, his contribution question to man like Ajezay before we even wrap up this session. Yes.
You know, one thing, when Abbas was speaking, one thing that dropped in mind was the fact that when you even check around the world, it looks as if the most creative people are not so good when it comes to marketing.
Yeah.
Which is why people who were able to excel, when you check their background, employ the services of good marketers. People
and managers as well.
And managers as well. People who can actually translate or interpret whatever they are showing to
into
people.
Cash.
Yes, into cash. And I think so far Ajezay is doing very, very well. Ajezay is doing very, very well because I remember following Ajezay through Grand Casamura, Lifeline, those days, and till now he is still holding the fort. So many people would have broken away.
Yeah.
Teacher could do the teaching, but wasaba. Yes, and he could have also done the same tangent, but he is still holding true to the fort. What I would like to ask him is that, say a band of comedy and music. Now he's doing both comedy and music. Opposite as who? How do you want to be known?
Okay.
As Ajezay, because what I see is that somebody like Dr. Sass, when you ask him, Sass says he's bringing back the days of somebody like Okala, Komode days. That's the kind of comedy he's doing.
Waterproof.
That's the kind of comedy he's doing. What kind of comedy is Ajezay doing?
Okay, Ajezay, so that is a question to you. First of all, he's asking how you would want the populace to see you and maybe the kind of comedy.
I am the non-fucking. That's all. I play with words. Yes, this is water. Tap water.
This is water. And you tap it. Tap water.
So I play with words, make them sound funny. Elsewhere, it's called liners. Joke in lines. First one, punch. That's called liners. That's another style of comedy. And I'm the first to try that in Ghana. So the comedy on fucking. And looking at how I wanted my thing to really move far and get to places, even even while I'm still in Ghana, I decided to channel it to music, because if you take comedy and music as different entities, music travels faster than comedy. Comedy travels, but music travels faster than comedy. So if you fuse the two together, you bring two different energies together, and you can just determine how far it will go. So I'm just putting my comedy into music and giving it to people. Of course, if you listen to my music, I don't want you to fall in love like an Akabwa song. No. Just laugh and go on. That's how. And trust me, what this style, this genre is doing for me, I can't quantify what I say. So it's just me trying to push myself out there. I want to use every avenue I have. I'm a comedian. The universal brand is comedy. Of course, I'm a comedian, but I'm just trying all avenues to I just want to stay relevant without shouting. I want to be relevant without, you are not all over the place, but yeah, when you talk, you command what I say. Yeah, that's me. And if it's a movie, I'm trying to build a craft that can fit everywhere. If it's a movie, you can have me there, do my craft for you. If it's music video, you see me in a lot of music videos. Yes, they call me because Charlie, we want you to come and play this show. So that's how I've packaged and branded myself. That's how I want my thing. When it comes stand-up, I did there. But I'm a stand-up comedian. But I'm using music and other available avenues to push my brand, to solidify it actually.
Okay, when it comes to sampling, this
by Rademe Tibro for
J group.
Sammy, look at TikTok.
Sampling is not new. So many genres that have erupted now. All of these genres that people are claiming, and we are all samples
of high life.
Yeah. It is not high life.
They are samples of high life.
No, it is high life.
This song.
High life in the crowd is even sampled rhythms.
This song.
Melodies.
You see, I maybe say of course say, why say in the early 20s, 2000 near the idea, like 2000, 2001, 1999, now some so at that era, I'm afraid now hip life hasn't found its roots. They didn't know what hip life was. So, and now say what you be there. How creative you were was like, what me for being no one done.
Hey, bro, forward to the tree.
Hey, like
how read them, what to read them.
Good, and that was what we say. That era, no, Ofa Reggie Raston first album, Ofa Kenya first album, Ofa Continue first album. Like they were all samples, all of them sampled. You know that was the era. Into that era, no, what the Baha and then they make sense. What am I say? Until I say master now banning at the other say okay, so this is the hip life. Say okay, this is the hip life we are talking about. And then the amount for year. But some years like 2000, 99, 2000, one connect for Bingham. Now born your way into a motia says animal. And that was it. And I'm for the blue.
In fact, let's say the high life thing actually
started itself.
Sorry, the hip life thing actually started like that. You know, Reggie's song, one of the songs that made Reggie big was Keep Your Eyes on the Road. And even that, the beat.
It's Alani Kefin.
You understand? So I believe that was how it started for real.
Yes.
One venue that in Amanfor Crown check here is even the high life that we are claiming. High life, we're checking most of the highlights. Even the high life that was sung in the 80s is not the high life that was sung in the 90s. And even now, there are so many differences in the kind of high life that we are even championing. And it will interest you to know, we see them as pioneers of high life, took their rhythms from different continents. Okay. Go on, pick jazz kakra, pick calypso kakra, fuse it with some of our elements or instruments here. Then a change BBR, then they give it the name. Nigeria was doing hip life, even when hip life was big in Ghana. They also adopted it and were doing hip life. Some of them in Nigeria are still doing hip life. Some Omeka just said they are still doing hip life. But because Afrobeat is big
I'm
now,
sure that was when we gave them
exactly,
and all those things.
Because even some people still reminisce to those hip life days. Some say still
Bell, they mention
they mention Miss Bell more, and you ask yourself, say, still we have Kiddy, Sarkodie, Kwame Eugene in the system who are big now. You are still mentioning Miss Bell. How?
TikTok and cool.
Exactly. You know, sampling, it is a very good education, especially to the young generation, because Kwame Eugene was bred. There are so many people who have suffered some of these things to the extent that because people don't understand the fact that sampling is part of the game. The moment they hear elements of other songs in your song, you see what could be people have suffered.
But Roland, do you suggest that if an artist is sampling, they should rather give credit?
No, he will go live. The fans, more share no more damage. More on the title, no. Me baby,
no, what I mean is, are we going to also advise that, like, in sampling a song, can you give a little credit that, okay, I was motivated or I sampled portions of this song as part of your bio information? So when someone even says it, it doesn't come across as anything new because,
of course you can, but even if you don't from the beginning, at least when it comes up, when the conversation comes up, you don't deny. You do the honorable thing by accepting. Say, okay, we see the elements of this song in your song, at least maybe about 60 to 70%. We feel, say, what sample, and now they are there. Oh, fair enough. Yes, I took inspiration. This is I took inspiration from this. I took the vibe from this song. And say, but what our people do is that the moment they feel, say, Obi Kokase, what sample Obi Nyoma, then it looks as if say we are in and therefore you are not creative. But I say maybe the idea way to say na obi to me phone we no sign any BB and be still.
In fact, Nasi has mentioned this to me that to sample a song for it to come out well is even a bigger task than just writing it. Because the person has done it already. So it has already created a taste in the minds of the people. Now you are going to change the taste. You need to work extra hard to change the taste and still let it be good for the people.
And even better.
Well.
And even better, at least for, and you know, we are not only serving the new generation, we are serving both the old and the new. In the same year, so be at the fan say Red Stone, keep your eyes on the road. Now, sorry, the winner of the sampler, then make sure that whoever is in that Obi or Livis era, and your mom, then you are serving both generations. So
I know.
It is a 1 year. That is when you have a problem. Look at Aquabas and Sasan. Fantastic. You see, I'll be out there, I read them back then. Eti and Sasan, the person will still love the song. And the new generation are also loving the song now, which is very, very good. It's a very good education for Ajezay.
Okay, Ajezay, your hand was up. You wanted to say something?
No, it was on some of the high life songs were even sampled. There's this song. G-Man's offending. Yeah, it picked from someone. But your man can't do
it. No, he said your man can't do it.
He said, yeah, that's my song. But people were like, when I posted, me far Aquandian, na me far on Indian. J. Martin's was sample here. Even this person, Getty and Friends.
Which of their songs?
He picked the beat where the lyrics go pick from them where you came from heaven to the earth not to the mama. If we so best Lord, I lift your name I remember who this who's the one
Hey, I want to
sample example sound.
Yeah, sample about who am book up fuel. Sonny Achiba.
No, try Minipa. So sample then.
Sammy book fuel.
No. Sonny Achiba is my man, pa. Where the canam yamin go beside their partner.
Own way, sir. Chalo internet one can say we need pay you my.
No, bet my you there can. Only number.
Minimum title no. Ombo Jimmy keke. On say India for movie. Na on say Azon to go. On say soundtrack. Into almost soundtrack no na Jimmy. Aja. Jimmy. Aja.
I don't know today, Sonny. What will he
my about the part no. Hey. And now my voice Charlie Blind for go search Sonny Atiba for column.
So far, you see, I'm not topic.
Like, oh, but more back could be a man drop here.
And
Yeah, why?
but so far, all the releases you've done, which one surprised you most?
I think, bueno, Barros Canadian. Oh, my commanding wife. Why do this? So they intend now, okay, we didn't trust me, nobody, we, in 2000 and 2000.
Oh, my commanding
wife. I go find say, oh, my commanding wife, why you gonna destroy my life? Every day is the fight. And 2 times I don't know to.
And that is why we release so.
Oh, and it's only a boy. A boy. And you know play I play.
Okay.
And that's so everyone get elements. Every one of them get elements. Every one of them. And Nigeria too. Then they there.
But have you been getting some international responses ever since?
Yeah, I'm cool commenting.
Yeah, fancy a big of fun. You be free code the word about Ghana.
But Charlie, please check this song. Techno Jogo and then Downfall Driver Jogodo. But when na my mom say, "Oh, small." Monday, me a messenger. And I'm out for and I was in boss. No me gumo. Sammy
samples
bebre. And you know, how I say, boss, you see the thing I send you. Who's over here? Like some police. I'm dropping you more. It's because that I'm choking a crack. But still, I keep it going. I'm back up a film. I say, comment that say, be like 95 or so.
But does this also kind of exposes our songwriters a little bit that, yes, as much as we are not condemning it, are we also saying they are also not being creative? Are we to say that as well?
It is a thing of, as I do a lie. But you might say the IBB. No more than you. Then you go find out say, I did we. That's a name saying I ain't see you. How you do? Yes, out of shock. Who find it out? Your first response. That is it. Say, hey. Oh, wow. You see, so you know, we say, how when you discover it, when you say, as I make sure we, but this is way, you go, let's do.
Yeah.
Let's do 5 years Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. I go. Na me njawade.
I didn't. So these were songs we jumped on. Jamia 20, 15 years. No one say,
you're the far winning.
The far on the bar. It's that's a creative sampling road. Hey, I found the quote. Oh, but a nice feeling. The fact that la joke. I make people hypnotic. Like my hypnotizer for people they wake up say they want cancer sample. I go feed day I no go drop. Till they born.
I don't want to mention because I watch your video.
Talk to me. I know Sammy is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday is
cool.
Oyokuja on page area. Oyokwabana to against here. Oyokwa which yen sir. Ya for the chacha.
Which yen sir?
You know what you want to look like? You know what you look like?
Which yen sir?
Until one pay back or they kabawi back. Oh, they men be friend. But I was like, now go
what I mean is, when you're right.
Today.
Which yen sir?
Savannah, Sammy slow. Hey, Savannah, you know,
so Katwa.
Okay.
No problem. question to Ajezay is, who started the original and the sampling content on social media? DJ Veroski or Ajezay? Because DJ Veroski got that too ongoing on his IG page. Hey, since when that?
So me posty, you know, and of course I follow Veroski, but and you know the mommy, near Veroski vibe in the mommy because Veroski need you now. Oh yeah. I've seen a couple of last year, no yeah. Me follow Veroski on Instagram, me who you but and you know the mommy vibe me knocking idea way. Now Veroski no obon say oh yeah DJ no bo, no I am faster. Okay, you remember no I remember ways no abo. Sample no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
so he was playing it on his console.
Oh, yeah, DJ. I say, omo chance no, obo no that too. He was doing Oyema. E be akwam Eugene money ade. Nti, there's one be Oyema akwam Eugene. You see the man of the dollar on you.
Yeah.
That song.
Okumchola.
Yeah, that song. If people make mistake, you make the Okumchola sway you off. The song Eugene pick up from Atubis Ajezay.
How?
He did that if you, I don't go feel it pick up from Ajay, but if your man go there, they'll come to that time also. So it'll be two things on one song.
Two thefts on one song.
No, two things.
I decided you'll be confirmed. Lyrics no, I don't confirm.
That mama no. And then
apart from the Okumchola, there's also another sampling somewhere.
As in, the song, the beat no. One of Valsky won I see last year. Yes, sir. And you know, he didn't say attributes. Like progression. Wow. You know.
Well,
I'm sure. That's how Valsky started. But as a day, I was doing music content. So nobody say Valsky where he make a start. Like if you Valsky one, like I know we'll go start with say be a top 10 Ghanaian songs that we will never forget. No. I was just doing my thing and I'm try back. Me try for Insobinim and Rebecca Malopi. And I'm for say hey and I'm me dem ho ye and I'm call ye Adwoa Sokore. Antino if so as I say Valsky Mike Smith can't comment on say Charlie the boy they continue the job for you.
Oh, I see.
We say yeah I give him part time. So man,
okay. Well, it is part of the game. That's how we play it.